Welcome everyone to another video. Today it's finally time after a long break to play the ESL Weekly Cup with challenges, and today I'm going to be proxying everything. Very excited. Let's begin. Alright, the first game is going to be against a Master Terran called Homura. Now I'm not going to lie guys, I was kind of hoping I would have a slightly easier matchup in the first round because I really wanted to go all out and build my stuff everywhere. Now, I decided on a few rules. It's not as simple as it looks like. So basically, my first basic rule is that I can't make any production in my main base whatsoever. Now, I think in the first round, my opponent is Master is going to be pretty hard, so I can't, be too crazy here. Keep in mind it is still a tournament. So I think I'm going to build my production, somewhere maybe like the third base, but overall, I will allow myself to build in a natural. Now, obviously, there's not a lot of space to build in the natural at all, right? So that's going to be very problematic anyway. But later on, we'll see how that goes. For now, I'm going to try to build my buildings even further away. Just I can make turrets, I can make depots, and I can expand. I can just not build any production in my main base. So that's going to lead to some pretty weird stuff where I have to build my barracks here. You can see my timing is already completely off because I made that when I had too many minerals, but that's all right. Now, I definitely am going to go for a double gas strategy. I actually spent some time thinking. I came up with this idea about an hour ago. I've been thinking there are certain builds that I probably have to do. Or maybe not necessarily builds, but strategies. So, for example, a Terran. If I go for a Reaper expand here on one gas and my barracks is here, I just die. And that's it, So I think I need to play double gas. I need to make enough units. And ideally, I do a strategy where I'm not like 100% all in, but I can kind of make a few units and survive, maybe catches units off guard. Now, obviously, you guys know me. This is going to go combined with doing some cheeses now and then, because that is definitely my jam. Now, I want to make this as confusing as possible for him. So I'm even going to kind of spread my depots around the main a little bit, which is kind of weird already. That one is going to spot for air later. It would be really funny if we never get scouted, by the way. Like, imagine not scouting at all, and then 20 minutes later in the game, and it's already the late game, you check the base, and you're like, where the hell is this stuff? Or imagine doing a doom drop in the main. You guys know, Terran always has the classic problem of sucking in base trades, because if someone is on your production, it's gone. You can't make units from your hatcheries over here or warp in at your 5th base or whatever. If they're on your production, that's pretty much going to be it for your, your army. You're not going to get anything else. But if they drop my main now, they're actually not going to find my production now. Obviously, I don't want to make this sound like too much of an advantage, mostly for the reason that, my production is here and it kind of sucks. But it is what it is. Now, I haven't heard of this player before, Homura. He's actually from, we're playing in the NA Cup, but he is from Poland. And I'm not quite sure what his strategy is going to be like, so I guess we'll find out soon enough. It would be really funny if we're getting proxied and his barracks is like right there or something. Can you guys imagine that? That'd be insane. Oh, I do need to send an extra SCV because, oh no, it's actually, I thought I used that one to build the command center for some reason. This one is obviously going to be making the starport. I don't really want to block this base though. I do have to make a depot first. Yeah, that depot is going to go here. My main base is just a very weird random spread of supply depots all over the place. That's my entire main base right now. It'd be really funny if I get attacked in like 10 minutes or so. I'm not sure how long the game is going to take, of course, but in 10 minutes or so. And then my entire main base is just a maze of 30 depots and nothing else. No barracks, nothing. Just a maze of 30 depots. Now, I'm going to make some more units. Like, I didn't really SCV scout, or well, I didn't SCV scout at all. So, I don't know what my opponent has, so I'm just going to play it safe and make more stuff. And then after that, I'll focus on getting more economy. Now, I think this is just going to be my production camp. I think I'm going to build all my production over there. I don't think it's hilarious that we haven't been scouted. For my opponent, this just looks like a normal game. My opponent could literally lose this game without ever realizing what's going on. Now, obviously, he could beat me, but in that case, you would obviously see what I'm doing. But if I beat him, especially if I beat him in a decent time, he might literally never know that I built all my stuff there. And then it's even funnier if I win, because there's a caster in the game. Steadfast is casting this. Oh, by the way, you guys always ask me if you can watch the caster's POV. Steadfast SC, I think, on Twitch, or maybe just Steadfast, not sure. He really likes following my ESL Cup run, so you can watch it there with caster commentary. But anyway, it must be really fun. It's like, man, this strategy is sick, and I'm just like doing a crazy proxy-only build. Now, my opponent has a tank drop. He might go for the main base, and there's not going to be anything there. That's going to create for a little bit of a funny dynamic. Now, I'm just going to attack him. He does seem to be on one base here. Actually, he expanded in his main. He has another tank. I think his build could be decent against mine because he can defend this with tanks. I don't have enough Reapers alive to really challenge this, though I could probably go into the main base here. Let's see. Now he sees there's absolutely nothing here. I'm not even sure if he's going to realize what's going on, to be honest, because it's just so weird. Okay, I'm going to lock onto the tank, I think. That might be the best choice here. He's not targeting the tank at all, so that's going to be pretty nice for me. He's going to lose all these things, though he killed 1 million SCVs, which is quite problematic. Let's send these units into the natural, see if he can catch any SCVs. Doesn't look like it, though. There are a couple more barracks building. Okay, this is getting a little bit scary, guys, because my opponent is definitely ahead after that little skirmish. As you can see, my opponents were a little bit too far away from the main. Who could have guessed that was going to be a disadvantage, guys? Not me. I definitely thought it was going to be good for us. Wait, did I kill the medevac? I want to... Oh, okay. I was going to say, I want to guess I did. Well, I would have guessed wrong. But anyway, maybe if we do get that medevac... Oh, we're actually very close here. I think we're going to get it because we have vision from these units. He does have a boost. He's not going to use it in time. And now I'm going to be able to contain him in his base. Why I was scared is because he looks to be going for a 2-base all-in. And I'm behind, and that's going to be very tough. If this was a macro game, I would have more time to climb back into the game. But since it's not really a macro game right now, we might be in a little bit of trouble. I think I'm just going to camp outside of his base. Oh, I should have made... Actually, sorry, guys. I'm going to be really stupid. I'm just going to build these depot in my main. Now I remembered. I think I built one in my natural. But I just really love the idea of my entire main base being a maze of depots. So I'm just going to go for that. Let's see. He has a couple tanks there. I'm going to wait for my 3rd Raven, I think, and then try to go in for a disable. Okay, let's make some more depots in the main. I think it's also pretty funny, by the way, since there's a caster, I'm really curious if he knows what the challenge I'm doing, or if he realizes what I'm doing. It's like, is this a depot maze challenge, or what is this exactly, you know? Okay, here we have... oh, that looks very killable, actually. Let's go for that. There we go. I'm gonna... Oh, yeah, this is a really good trade. He doesn't have his Marines here, guys. That is super good for us. There's a Raven there, but he's gonna lose 2 of his tanks instantly, and the auto turret's obviously not gonna deal that much damage. And there we go. He's forced to lift up his natural. And I'm gonna get... Oh, I want to keep this alive. And I'm gonna get a 4th Raven as well. Now, he could pull that Raven back. Man, my SCV line is so tragic. Wait. Oh, I was going to say, I've never dodged an auto turret without losing a single SCV before. I'm not even sure if it's possible. For a second, it looked like I was actually going to get it there. Now, you know, I don't really have to make a lot of depots because my supply is just so freaking low that, yeah, it doesn't seem like I'll have to. Let's see. Oh, wait, that's actually in range. I can kill that with an auto turret, probably. There we go. The auto turret's going to kill that. And now, I mean, he's going to lift away, but I'm going to get control of his natural. And I think, guys, the barracks he built might have just been too much for him to handle. He made a 3rd command center after the barracks, I believe, and that caused him to not have any money at all. And there we go. We are going to beat him. All right, now, I'm very carefully going to be happy here because this game looked very rough. That tank drop absolutely destroyed us, but it was a cool start to proxy everything. I can definitely tell we have a lot of lessons to learn, but hopefully if we have enough games, let's go to game number 2. All right, game number 2 on Dragon Scales. Now, maybe... Now, actually, I was going to say, maybe it's time for a really cool cheese, but I want to hone my skills for the rest of the bracket. Now, I know these tournaments, I'm having a lot of fun. You guys are having a lot of fun always, but I do always like... I guess that's just the inner competitiveness in me to get as far as absolutely possible. So I think it is a good idea to kind of practice for the following rounds. If I lose in this round, then I guess it wasn't meant to be. And if I win, then I'll have a little bit more practice for the next round, which is nice. Now, I'm going to try to do the same thing with my depots. I am going to send my SCV out earlier because I remember that was supposed to be. And I'm considering building my barracks in even more of a crazy location like here or something. Maybe that's a little bit too ridiculous. I guess that is a little bit too far away, huh? I guess I'll just build it here. His Reaper might see it. He might also not see it, but I think it's a pretty good location anyway. It'd be so funny if I scout a proxy with this. In one of these games today, if we advance in rounds, if I scout a proxy because I send my SCV in an absolutely ridiculous timing to a ridiculous location, I would absolutely love it. Yet another miracle being performed. This depot might have not been the best placement, by the way. Sometimes if you build a depot like this, your SCV gets stuck. And I know that's the nice thing about playing Terran. You can lower those depots. You still don't want to have to do it. Maybe you'll forget about it because I'm talking to you guys. And then, you know, my SCV is just stuck there forever. And usually what I like to do, if my SCVs get stuck, I do like to execute them instead of saving them to, like, kind of show an example for the rest, you know? Like, at least pop out on the right side. You have all the abilities to. You're the one making the building, so don't get yourself stuck, you absolute silly geese. Now... I was actually considering going for Hellions here. I do like the idea of going Hellions from a proxy because Hellions are really good at catching early game units. So if my opponent oversteps, then that could be a really good choice. Now, obviously, let's see what we're up against, because if we're being Proxy Reaper, then Hellions is going to be a bad choice, or even worse if it's Proxy Marauder. Let's see. So there's nothing at home. All right, this is time, guys. Are we facing the legendary? Yep, we are. This is a legendary. Me proxying every single building against a regular proxy. He does have a lot of SCVs, by the way. So this is... I am not actually quite sure what this is. He still doesn't have a... Yeah, I'm confused, guys. I have to be honest here. I think he's doing his build wrong. And I know I don't even know what it is yet, so that's crazy to say. Here we go. Oh my god, this is so funny. He's actually right here. No way. Guys, I need to send more SCVs because he's going to be able to kill that barrack. I said he did his build wrong because he was supposed to already have an orbital. His orbital's a little bit too late. Guys, this could actually be a little bit problematic, you know. Exactly. He's going to be able to deny that. I hope he jumps up into the main base. That would be huge. All right, let's see. But actually, if I micro this perfectly, I'm going to be able to outplay him still. That's the plan. I think we're going to go get the outplay here. Yeah, we are. Exactly. Nice. Perfect. We're going to get one Reaper. Maybe the second one too. Oh, that would be huge if we get the second one. I do need to use my SCVs perfectly, though. Let's see. Can we get another outplay? There we go. Can I escape too? That would be huge. Oh, that is beautiful, guys. Finally, there we go. I guess... it wouldn't be a bad idea for me to make a starport. I'm still going to keep continuing making my depots in ridiculous spots. But now, I would say we have definitely held this attack. I'm going to drop a grenade here just to scare him off. There we go. A little bit of damage on that Reaper. This is really good for me because if you take damage, your Reaper doesn't heal. Which means that my Reaper did heal and his took a little while to do so. Now, maybe I'll be able to kill these Reapers down here. That would be fantastic. Did I make a depot? I did make a depot. He is retreating already. And then we're going to be able to expand. All right, guys. Well... I guess it did come true. The proxy with the dude. If only I went a little bit further. If only I listened to myself. I was like, Mark, you can push it. You can make it a little bit further than you expect. That I actually would have seen it, and that would have been absolutely magical. Now, for now, I'm actually going to make a tech lab on this, and then I'll keep making Reapers. And I'm saying this because he stopped making Reapers quite early. So I might be able to overwhelm him on his side of the map. At the same time, if he has a wall off here, and he's running his Reapers into my base, that could also be pretty problematic and painful. But I guess that's for another time to deal with, because for now, I'm just having an absolute blast, and I'm going to continue doing that. I don't think he has a Cyclone yet. He can have a Hellion, but not a Cyclone, I think. Oh, wait. Where's the stuff? Oh, he has a tank, actually. That is way faster than I expected. Maybe I can out-micro these Reapers. Let me get that one. I want that Reaper for sure. I'm going to get all the Reapers because I don't want him to be able to scout later on. There you go. He does have... Oh, he went for a starport. Watch this juke. It's going to be sick. Ah, legendary. Let's go. That is that uThermal micro that you guys all love. Let's freaking go, guys. I'm happy with this. And now I'm going to be able to take this one down. Let's see. He has a medevac and a tank. He didn't manage to kill that. I'm going to go for... Magfield, just because it's a chaotic game. I feel like Magfield's pretty good in chaotic games. Now, I wouldn't say that we're ahead here. This is actually a very... I'm surprised that he has more... He has more production than me. He has the same as me, but with an extra barracks, and his command center was... I think it was roughly the same time. He has 2 tanks, guys. I only have a couple units here, okay? This is pretty crazy. Now, I would guess he's going for a 2-tank drop. So what I have to do is be very careful with these Cyclones and kind of locate the tank drop. So I'm going to split my Cyclones and just kind of hope that I find it. Splitting the Marines as well. Now I'm actually going to be able to do some damage here with the Reaper, which is nice. Any SCVs you can kill in TVT are pretty huge. Now I haven't found the tank drop yet, sadly. Okay, there we go. I have found it. He's going to drop on top. That's a really good move. But... do I have another Cyclone? Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying. We're damaged to medevac. He's not paying attention. That's 2 tanks down the drain. Oh, that is going to put us so far ahead. Let's freaking go, guys. And that's why I was happy with finding that siege tanks. And now I can just make Cyclones. I got Magfield on the way. I have Ravens faster because he made a medevac first. And I'm going to get complete control of the map, take my 3rd base. And I guess I might as well take it with my production camp at this point. Now, let's see if he already has taken his next base. Man, I really need to... You see how automatic it is, guys? I have the intention to build a depot forest in my main base, but I keep automatically building in my natural because I like to keep the perfect saturation on the main. But it's okay. We'll learn it at some point. Let's see what he has here. I have one disable, actually. Yeah, he can't beat this, I think. I'll just disable the siege tanks. I'll throw a grenade for the Marines. I don't think I killed the Raven there. Oh, he has another siege tank. Need to be very careful with that. I mean, I'm just going to be able to kill that tank if he goes too far forward. Going to get a lock on here. Let's get double gas as well. He's going to go for the attack. It seems like good repair by him. I didn't see the tank. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I did see it at the end. I wasn't sure if it was there or not, so I just ran away in case it's siege. Here we go. Let's get a lock on onto that one. I'm gonna get a disable on the other one. That tank is gonna go down. The other one can't shoot for a good 8 seconds, I believe. And now we're gonna get in there, and we have done it. First series of the day against the Masters there. And proxying all the production has worked out. Now, obviously, I feel like these games were so short that you almost couldn't even see the downside, though. In game 1, that drop owned us so hard that you could see the downside. But that was a fantastic warm-up series. Let's go for series number 2. Second match is going to be against Bromaria. Bromaria, Masters Protoss player, about 500 MMR higher than the last one. So even though the last one already provided some trouble in the first game, this is definitely going to be a little bit harder. Now, for most of my challenges, I kind of have an idea of what matchups things are good against and what they aren't. How the hell am I supposed to know what proxy everything is bad or good against? You know, like, I have absolutely no idea. The thing against Protoss is I do need to wall off early, because of adepts mostly. But at the same time, if I'm playing double... Oh, I need to send out the worker. If I'm playing double gas, maybe it can even be a bait to let the depot open, right? To let the wall open, because then the adept goes in, I kill the adept, and everyone is happy besides my opponent. Now, I think I'm going to proxy over here again. I do have a dream. It's probably a little bit far-fetched, to be honest, but I do have a dream with this challenge of getting to play a long macro game where I literally have, like, an entire base of production over there. Now, the reason why this is so hard to see is stuff like, let's say, blink stalkers or something just harassing me and preventing me from doing that. You know, I'll have to keep my army tight together, and I will never be able to build something like that. But it is a dream, and I'm going to be trying to work towards it. Against Zerg, I actually have a crazy idea. You guys know in the past, I even did this against Dark, actually, an ex-world champion. I played, what is that, like 21 Barracks Reaper or something that I played against him. And that, for example, is a build where you could actually build your barracks out in the middle of the map at some point. You might struggle against Zergling run-bys, but as long as you wall off, it's all okay. Now, I think I'm actually going to try to go for the bait here. So I'm not going to wall off with this depot. And then I'll start a wall off later. So I'll make sure to have it walled off by the time, let's say, 2 or 3 adepts come in. But for the first adept, maybe I can bait him. It's also possible he doesn't even make an adept, because he's right now he's probably thinking that I'm just cheesing him. Like, I don't think he had the time to watch my previous series, you know, on Steadfast's stream. So I really doubt he knows what's going on. He's just like, we're getting cheesed, frick. I'm gonna die in 4 minutes, but no, he's definitely not gonna die. If he dies in 4 minutes to this, I would feel kind of bad for him. That would be a little bit unfortunate, but I don't think he will. He's pretty high in MMR, so he'll know how to deal with the double gas, at least the initial attacks and stuff, quite well, I think. And let's kill the probe. Wait, did I just attack my own depot at first? I feel like I didn't see the probe lose HP. Okay, well, my bad, Mr. Depot. I won't do it again. And let's just quickly check if there's a proxy around our base. I don't think there is, but I'm gonna check anyway. And how many units am I gonna build? I'm kind of tempted to go for 5 units. Normally I would make 3, 2 Reapers, 1 Helium, but I kind of want to make 5 because it's gonna give me maybe a little bit more aggressive power. That is a build where I could actually do some serious damage potentially. You need to stay here. I'm gonna wall off now because I want to make a starport at some point. But that is the build I can do some damage with potentially, and maybe if he overextends, I can even kill 2 adepts instead of 1. Oh, I didn't even see that at first. Hello. Huh? Oh, it's a robo. It's 2 robos. Oh my, how did I not see that? Wait, guys, I need to pull SCVs actually for this. This is... how did I not see that? You guys must have been watching that like, Mark, pay attention. What are you doing? Okay, I'm going to pull SCVs. I think we're going to kill it in time, actually. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe if I throw grenades. But with the SCVs, we actually do have the chance. I think I just knocked back my own. Guys, if we defend this, it might just be over. What is he going to do without these pylons? He's chronobussing 2 immortals. Can we kill it? And it's going to die in time. Oh, that is painful for him. Now, yeah, I'm going to keep 1 Helene at home, right? Like, if he's not clicking a probe across the map, I would be very, very surprised. Oh my god, that was absolutely crazy. I really... Thank goodness, okay. If I didn't see that, no kidding, guys. We would have gotten absolutely obliterated. Now, let's see how close the Immortal actually was to finishing here. Okay, so there was about, what is that, like, maybe with Corda was like 3 seconds on that Immortal. Even 1 Immortal would have done a lot of damage. Now, the 1 Immortal we could have killed together with the SCVs, but if the Immortal pops, maybe we don't kill the pylon. Second Immortal finishes, but I really saw this just in time. For some reason, I didn't realize I saw it. I'm not sure even how I saw it, to be honest, but if I did it, we would have died. I'm very lucky we saw it. Let's go to game number 2. All right, game number 2 against Bromaria. Very unfortunate game 1 for him. As you guys know me, I do really like those weird cheeses like that. Unfortunate for him that I saw it. Those kind of games are kind of funny, because if you see that as a viewer, you're like, man, this Protoss got absolutely stumped. But in reality, If I didn't see that, I'd probably just die, and that's it. Now, I know I can be pretty clutch, but what am I supposed to do if I have a couple Reapers and there's 2 Immortals with a Prism in my base, you know? I'm not going to be doing a whole lot. At least I wouldn't have lost my production. But anyway, it would have been hard. But yeah, it is funny as a viewer to see those kind of games, because it's easy to form an opinion, but in reality, those games really come down to small details. Now, I want to do something really crazy, guys. I need to be stopped. I'm actually going to do it. I'm going to go full crazy mode. I'm going to build my production in the middle of the map this time, okay? And this has disadvantages, of course. Many, to add to that. But my attack is also going to hit super fast, you know? Like, if I go for 3 Reapers, 2 Hellions again, for example, or maybe just like a normal Reactor Hellion build, normal, I say, with my production middle of the map, they're actually going to hit very fast. Like, maybe I can kill probes and stuff. Maybe I can get in there and destroy. And I guess we'll just have to see. I mean, obviously, it's really scary. Like, maybe he realized I'm going to proxy. Though I think this proxy is built in such an obvious location in the middle of the map that he's not... Like, who would look here, guys? Come on. Like, if you're going to look for a proxy, I feel like the only way you see this is if you cross by here on accident, you know? Otherwise, I just can't see it happening. I do still have to... Wait, should I... Yeah, I think this time I should probably wall with the depot, right? Because my... Fascinate... Wait. Where... Guys, did he scout... Did he scout my base? Where did that probe come from? Is that sus or is it sus? Or is there a gateway down here somewhere? Wait, did he really scout my base and I didn't see it? Is that what just happened? Am I blind? How did I not... Where did that probe come from? It came from the bottom, huh? Okay, I must have been blind. I'm so confused right now. This is crazy. Now, my factory is really delayed, which is unfortunate. I do kind of feel like we might be getting cheesed here, because something is not right here, okay? This is not what a probe scout is supposed to look like. I can't believe he saw that. I was just talking about how impossible this is to scout. Now, I'm going to check my natural this time for sure. I'm a little bit afraid with the factory being so delayed that... his adept is going to come really fast and we're actually not going to be able to defend it. He might even kill that worker. I'm actually going to be smart about it, or maybe like a little bit too safe, but I'm going to send an extra worker just in case the adept arrives too fast. I'm going to be scouting around my base. Man, I just want to know where that freaking worker came from. That's the only thing that's on my mind right now. I know you guys are thinking like, Mark, please focus on the game. You need to advance to the next round, but I'm just like this is some black magic or something. Like, I don't know. It's just, should I be scouting the entire map? Should I be checking the corners of the map? Like, I'm scared, guys. Someone needs to hold me. This is not okay. I'm gonna make a 3rd depot. Oh, that depot's actually quite late. That's my bad. For some reason in my head, I was gonna make a starport next, so then my depot was late. That's a little bit unfortunate. This SCV also needs to go back. I guess we'll have to skip 1 SCV for it. It's not the biggest deal, really. It could have been worse. I'm actually gonna expand my base, as you will. So I'm gonna start proxying here a little bit. Gonna build my stuff a little bit more out on the map. And I didn't see anything. I'm still incredibly suspicious of what's going on, but I didn't see anything. So I guess we're just gonna have to deal with the information we have. You can't always play too safe. You also need to play a little bit reasonable. You know, if I'm just gonna go crazy, we're being all in just because I saw a weird probe, it's probably not gonna end very well for me. Something that's actually going to be very annoying is like a freaking Oracle. Can you imagine having to defend an Oracle when your production is on the map like this? Hey, those are units we're out on the map. All right, it's a bunch of... Oh, we are getting cheesed. Okay, this is going to be very interesting. Can I make a bunker? I guess I can make a bunker in my natural. I can probably one-tap a bunch of units with this, right? Let's see what I can kill. He doesn't have a battery overcharge, so I can just tire out that thing. I guess I'll make a Viking, because Vikings are going to be really good against the Stalkers when landed. So I have a bunker in my natural. I'm going to make this an orbital. Oh, we're actually just killing every single probe. He didn't save a chrono boost, guys, which means he doesn't have a battery overcharge. Is he going to die to this attack because he killed my production? He's not killing me either. He's walking all the way back to his base, guys. No, you could have attacked me, Mr. Bromaria. He does have like 4 gateways and blink on the way, but something tells me, I don't know what it is, something tells me he's not going to be able to afford... Wait, okay, oh, I'm going to kill that. Yes, there we go. Something tells me he's not going to be able to afford production for 4 gateways. I don't know what it is. Now, I do kind of want to make an engineering base. Oh, wait, I have to proxy that too, of course. I guess I'll make it like right here or something. Okay. Oh, I got my Reapers. Yo, if he's not targeting the Viking, it's going to do so much damage. He does have Blink now, but I'm getting so many units up. Especially the Viking is going to be useful. He needs to kill this Viking guy. This Viking does so much damage. It's the only thing dealing damage here, but he wasn't targeting. He's going to lose all of his units. The last Stalker's going to fall, and I think that's going to be it for him, unless he had a hidden base, and there we go. And yeah, I guess... proxying everything is not so bad against getting cheese. Man, this was so freaking weird, okay? And it's funny because he wasn't attacking me. I don't think he knew what to do. I think he was just standing here. It's like, am I going to attack the natural? Am I going to attack the production? Am I going to go back? He didn't know. He had 1 probe left. He literally had 0 mining. This was incredible. First episode, the first part of proxying everything. We get 4-0. Next round, we're going to be playing as the quarterfinals against Vindicta or Nicorec, 2 really high GM Terrans, but you guys will have to wait for part 2. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all for the next one. Adios.